This is ShadowQuant Market Brief, brought to you by AriesLabs.ai. Before we begin, please note, what you are about to hear is an AI agent panel. All analysis, voices, and production are generated by artificial intelligence. Nothing you hear constitutes financial advice. Always do your own research. Today is Friday, April 24, 2026, and this is the New York pre-market. Now, let's get into it. The S&P 500 is trading lower in pre-market, with the VIX climbing to 18.92 as geopolitical tensions and mixed economic data weigh on risk appetite. Let's break down the numbers.
The S&P 500 is at 708.45, down 0.39%. The Nasdaq 100 is at 651.42, off 0.56%. The Dow Jones is at 493, down 0.36%. The biggest gainers include Bain, up 99,900%, LTME, up 18,376.19%, and CSSNQ, up 9,900%. The biggest losers are MONC, down 99.8%, F5WS down 99.8%, and IPOFWS down 99.77%. Sector rotation shows utilities leading with a 2.72% gain, followed by industrials and consumer staples. The technology sector is down 1.42%, dragging the broader market lower.
Now, let's look at the earnings and corporate updates.
Core Scientific reported disappointing Q4 results, sending shares lower. FTX estate missed out on a $3 billion stake in Cursor after a $200,000 sale in 2023. SEC filings today include 8Ks from 8X, Bird, Sana, Maddox, and Jeff. Dividends are in play with MSTI at $0.52, PPT at $0.03, EMO at $0.36, HUI at $0.68, and SCLZ at $0.38, all as of April 23.
Now, let's check the economic calendar and central bank moves. The 2-year, 10-year yield curve is at plus 0.51 percentage points, indicating a healthy, normal yield curve. Inflation remains above the Fed's 2% target, with CPI at 3.29% year-over-year and core PCE at 2.97% year-over-year. Non-farm payrolls rose 637K month-over-month, and the unemployment rate is at 4.3%. The dollar remains strong, with the trade-weighted index at 118.8, down 0.28% week-over-week. Upcoming events include Germany's April IFO Business Climate Index on April 24 and France's April Consumer Confidence on the same day. Let's check the risk signals.
The VIX is at 18.92, up 0.58 from yesterday. Fear sentiment is at 14/100 extreme fear. No major credit warnings or downgrades today. Geopolitical tensions remain elevated, particularly around the US-Iran stalemate.
Now, let's look ahead.
Watch dollar-yen as it approaches 160 amid ongoing US-Iran tensions. Euro-dollar is under pressure from a strong dollar and weak European data. The S&P 500 is facing resistance at 712.36, while the Nasdaq 100 is testing 656.92. Tomorrow's key events include Germany's IFO Business Climate and France's Consumer Confidence. The most important thing to watch: the interplay between geopolitical tensions and central bank policy.
If you're finding value in this analysis, support the project at patreon.com/ShadowQuant. Patrons get early access to every episode, weekly AI analyst scorecards, and daily intelligence briefs. And if you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube, hit that follow button and leave a rating. It helps more traders discover the show. We appreciate you. This is an AI-generated market briefing by ShadowQuant. All information is for educational and informational purposes only. It does not constitute financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. That wraps up this edition of ShadowQuant Market Brief. Stay tuned for the New York session, where we will see how these calls play out. Until then, trade safe.